Hi everyone, it's Al. I'm just on today. Jan's said make this video. It's very important, I think, because I've had a few people write into me to say they can't work out why their water bill is so high, because they don't seem to be using much, and quite often it's just a couple on their own and it doesn't tally up. Now, quite obviously there is a possibility you could have a leak from the main stopcock out in the street on your line into your house, where your main stopcock is inside. It could be under the ground, and if it is that, generally you would hear it, especially at night. If you've got a little pinhole in a main like that, you would hear a sound. So that is something, you know, to look for. If you think you've got a high bill, just have a listen in the dead of night and see if you can hear anything. Just put your head onto the tap. So here's a tap here. Just stick your head down on it like that and just listen, and you'll soon hear if you've got a water main leak. All right, but that's not the main problem. What the main problem, I think, these days is because the fact that overflows have now gone from toilets. And okay, if you get an overflow from your roof tank, if you have one, you can see it running outside, and you know the water is running away and it's costing you money. Okay, but what the problem mainly is now is that WCs like this one, they've not got an overflow, and that ceased to happen some years back. Most systems had overflows, but a lot of them now, especially these new ones, they've all got no overflow pipe, and kind of what happens is that if it does overflow, it just runs into the back of the pan. Well, it's very hard to see when water is running into the back of the pan like that. In fact, it might even be running and you don't even notice it, and it's just kind of running, but you've got so used to it you don't even realise it's happening. But believe me, over time that is costing you a hell of a lot of money. So it's something that you should look at. And if you've got 2 or 3 in your house, WCs, check all of them. Now, it's a very easy way to check them. Just get a piece of toilet tissue. It's all you need. Okay, to check them, make sure the valve's gone off, it's not been flushed, okay, and it's been in the opposition for some time, no one's used the toilet for a good 10 minutes, and get your tissue, okay, I know this sounds a bit disgusting, but it's the only way, and put it there, okay. Now, put it there. If it gets wet at all, then your siphon is either leaking inside your system, or the overflow, the valve is leaking. Okay, it will be one or the other. And if you don't rectify it, then I'm afraid it's going to cost you a lot of money. Now, I have about 3 or 4 videos on renewing siphons in these toilets and adjusting valves. It's quite a common problem, so you can check out my channel. I'll put some links up there now for you if you want to have a look at them. But this is just something I thought I might highlight, because this is something that's happened over time, and it wasn't until I had a few queries about this particular problem that I realised that a lot of people's water is probably just disappearing straight down the pan and costing you a lot of money. Alright, this is a money saving tip really. Pay now, but get this thing sorted out straight away if you've got one running, alright, because it's your money. And my site, my whole thing on YouTube, as you know, is all about trying to save you money. So I just want to save you money and not let the water company take you for a ride on an even bigger water bill. It's dear enough as it is. And if you live in the West Country, we pay the biggest water bill of the lot. So we certainly don't want any more profit for them devils, do we? So there we are. Just a little quick one, and I'll put the links on for renewing these valves or renewing the siphon, but do check all your WCs, very important. Okay, one to look at. Okay, that's it, that's all I wanted to do. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, just a little quick one from me, and you know where to go for all my videos, website derriton33.com. Thanks very much for watching, catch you again.